his turn to turn, but then instead of going to his lane, he took our lane facing us in a head collision. It's good our car wasn't stopped and he was the one running. But you know what, if we were running too, if the car that my spouse was driving was also on the go, it would be a worse impact. And we got into like shoulder and back aches. Lessons I've learned, you know, we need to be really careful. It doesn't matter whether you're careful, very cautious. We don't know the other driver. We don't know. Just in our case yesterday, I don't know what he was thinking. My God, I thought he was drunk. But then we found out that he was not drunk. I asked the cop if he was drunk. The cop said he didn't smell alcohol. However, he was very apologetic. You know, he knows he knew it was his fault. So I forgave him, but I asked him to help us fix my car. You know, it damaged our car really bad in the front, smashed the front part. But I'm thankful to God we're safe. Nothing worse happened. We just have to go to the emergency because we were hurting. And now thankful for the second chance. So this is the lesson that I've learned. Kind of a little bit scared to drive, but you know, here in the US, you really have to drive. Unlike in the Philippines, if you don't want to drive, you can just take a van, you can take a bus or a taxi or something like that. But here, you really have to drive, or else you can't go anywhere. You can go to work, you can go to store, you can go to the pharmacy, you can't go to your neighbor. Our neighbor here is like how many miles away from us? It's like 7-10 miles away from us. So like I can go to my friends, you know, house, but they are not close. Still have the shortest here is like 5 miles away or 6 miles away, you know. That's neighbor for us here. Alright guys, oh my. So unlike there in the Philippines, you just walk and that's your neighbor. Go like the corner, that's your neighbor. You can even, sometimes you can even, you know, like hey neighbor, you know, but here no. But anyway, today is another day, and so we're going back home instead of you know why we got into that place yesterday? We went to the other next town where we have our other house. You know, we have our old house there, and we were supposed to clean that house. But then, you know, we got into an accident so we didn't have a chance to go to that old house to clean. That's why there were 3 of us in the car. I promise you, accident can happen even if you are really, really cautious, you know. It was not our fault, you know, so this is just a lesson I've learned. If there's a way that I don't have to drive, I will do that. But as I told you, here, life is that you have to drive, okay? Alright, so thank you again. I think this is also good for us, YouTube. So my relatives who are residing in the Philippines, my sisters and 2 brothers, and then cousins and nieces and nephews could follow us what our lives look like, because I live in the US. My husband is Phil and my kids, you know, we're here. So I think this is a good way for them to know how we are. You know, like us, we used to talk to them in Messenger, but then with YouTube, they could follow us. They could see what we're doing. They could see how we are, because we tell stories, our daily lives here. So once again, thank you, friends, and for